All right, all right. I have been waiting to bang out these videos, but like I said, man, I just don't really have like quiet. I'm never in a quiet place, like a quiet place where I can just talk freely and not have people in my business or just noise around me. It's just, so I just thought that today I want to talk about ghosting and just the normalcy of it, um, how it has affected me, how it has, um, what it does to me. Because, every time you experience situationships or, you know, dating or whatever, whether it's a good or a bad impression, everyone leaves an impression on you. I'm not saying that like, there's baggage. Baggage is when like you let the things that happen to you dictate, like basically damage you. And I mean, subconsciously things do affect you, like, and leave an impression on you. So for me, my biggest issue is ghosting. So I'm gonna make this part one because I've dealt with so much different types of ghosting that is just so you know. But this is what I don't understand about ghosting. Like 9 times out of 10, as a straight male, as a heterosexual male, um, you know, I'm I'm not normally. I'm not gonna say I've never ghosted somebody before, but like I feel like women, they have no regard for like if we did to them what they did to us, like it would be crazy. Like I think the fucking self deletion rate of women would be equal to the self deletion rate of men because the self deletion rate of men is like through the roof. So, and I completely understand that we live in a society where you know men are taught to not have feelings and women are not really taught to be mindful of men's feelings because as a man, we go out of our way sometimes to be mindful because we know girls are more sensitive. We know that, you know, they're more likely to be hurt by the things we say or the things we do. But when it comes to men, like women do not care. So let me tell you about some of my experiences. So for one, um, I was with somebody for a very, very, very long time, like on and off, you know, and I'm not gonna say I didn't do any wrong, but this was a long, long time, and close to a decade. I knew this person, and you know, very, very like unceremoniously, this person literally just imagine knowing somebody to the point where you know their family becomes a part of your family. I'm talking about close to a decade, right? And this person just unceremoniously just ghosted me. Like do you know like the damage that does to you mentally? Like you're this person is such an intricate part of your life, and then just imagine that like you've lived together, you've done so many things together, have so many memories, good and bad, and then like they just literally just ghost you, like, and it's just crazy. Like I would never do that to her. Like imagine if the shoe was on the other foot and this person was trying to reach me or worried about me and I just ghosted them. Like it's just crazy the stuff that is acceptable to do to men. Like it's acceptable to just disregard men's feelings. Like, oh, you spent a decade of your life. All right, see ya. Like And it's crazy because before that happened, you know, like I'm never gonna say her name, but like she knows who she is. But you know, I have respect enough to not put her business out there. But before she ghosted me, like there's always signs. So it was just like she got a job. She was like, "Oh, I'm going on vacation," and I'm like, "Okay, this is somebody I've at least text. We might not text every single day or talk every day, but even when we would like go through breakups or we were going like we would separate or whatever because we was like on and off a lot of times. I never like I don't think we ever went more than 48 hours or like I don't think we ever went like a complete 2 days without contacting each other in 10 years. Um, so yeah, that situation was weird because after like it's like you can sense things. Like my intuition is very strong. So like I remember it got weird when like she started working like for the airlines or whatever, so she would get free flights and stuff like that. So she was like, "Oh, I'm going on vacation," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then like I think it was like 2-3 days go by, and I was traveling too because we were both working for the airline, so I was traveling too. But and I was like, I was literally at, I'll never forget, I was at Dallas DFW. I was at Dallas Airport, and I'm texting her. I'm like, everything good?" She was like, "Oh yeah, everything cool. I'm straight." And that might be the last text message I ever got from her. And um yeah, like just slowly but surely, like after that, I think like a week or two passed. Then I tried to like I called her roommate and I was like, I'm not gonna lie, like I was like, bro, like it's weird if somebody just stops talking to you all of a sudden. And I'm not like the type of dude that looks on nobody's social media, but I checked her Instagram. I just wanted to see if she was active. I was like, it wasn't like to stalk her or anything, but I was like, well, if she's not talking to me when we've talked basically every day for 10 years, like I'm thinking something happened. And I see her like liking niggas, like well, not, it wasn't a nigga, it was this dude. I don't know. I don't think she was dating a guy or something, but she was just liking pictures. She was commenting on shit. Not just guys, like she was active on it, like on Instagram. And I was like, so I saw that. Obviously, I'm pissed the fuck off. I'm like, what? Like, I mean, like, you're not even gonna respect me enough to like respond like after, just to say I'm okay or anything. Um so I call her. I was at work, and you know how hard it is to work under these circumstances where somebody you love and care about, you think they're missing, and you have to like work like like life doesn't stop just because you dealing with shit internally. So I still had to go to work. I still had to fucking like, and mind you, I'm working like outside. I'm working a dangerous job. Like I'm working with aircrafts and, I used to tow planes and all that shit. Like it's not like I'm doing some work where I can just like zone out. Like I have to stay locked in. So I remember I took like a little break and I called her friend and I was like, "Yo, do you know where she's at?" Like da da da. And I guess her friend told her that I asked about her. No, I texted her friend. I was like, "Hey, is she talking to another nigga? Like, what's going on? Is she talking to another?" Because I'm thinking it got to be that. Like, what the fuck could it be? She's not a dead, so why would she just? And then, long story short, she texted me and was like, "Oh, don't contact my friends. Leave my friends alone. Don't talk to me. Da 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 da." And like, yeah, we had like in those 10 years, like in the beginning, like yeah, we had like a lot of maybe like 3 to 4 like years where I did a lot of things wrong, but like the last like 3 to 4 years we were like from like 2018 till like maybe 2021 we were good. Like we were, it wasn't the same, but like it wasn't to the point where like she was just like, "Don't ever fucking talk to me," and da 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 da. So that was like the last, and that was in an email. I had to email her to try to reach her. Like she wasn't responding to text, and she finally responded to an email like weeks later. So, but yeah, like investing that much time into someone, like literally a decade of your life, and then having that happen, um, you can imagine how hard it is to invest or have trust in anyone. Like, and that was the main situation. So that happened in 2021. But I'm gonna make a part 2 of just the ghosting, I guess, chronicles. But it's just gonna be really interesting to explain like how that affected me mentally and how investing that much time and energy into somebody just to have them literally just fall off the face of the earth. Like, even to this day, I don't know if she's dead or alive. Like, she went completely radio silent. Like, I have the last time she even responded to an email or text, anything, the last time she responded to me at all on any app or any social media was maybe like 2022. So it's been literally 4 years of absolute silence. Not only that, but so I try to like contact like her mom, her sister, or people that we have in common, like common friend, mutual friends. When I tell you like nobody responds to me, it's almost like you're a ghost and no one can see you, no one can hear you. So I don't know if it was some kind of, if she went out of her way to like tell everybody like, hey, don't talk to him, just ignore him. I really don't know. But basically that whole circle of people, and I was cool with her mom. I never had a bad day. Like, I was really cool with her mom. Like, of all of them, I think I was the coolest with her mom. But that whole circle of people just literally incommunicado. Like, none of them speak to me. Like, nobody. Like, they won't respond to if I try to add them on like social media. They won't respond. So yeah. So just put yourself in my shoes and imagine how that situation would affect you. And I'm gonna talk on how that situation, being ghosted that hard, affected me, and I'm gonna do more of that in part 2. So stay tuned.